We got a big team here. Hi everybody, my name is Angelo Lamarca. I am an art instructor at the Lewis Center for Gifted Learning. The students up here represent members of my 7th and 8th grade class. The 7th grade class specifically was the class whose project won, but both the 7th and 8th grade classes are now working on it. There's about 4 people who are going to actually speak and give the presentation, but I wanted everybody to come up here and be recognized and embarrass them just a little bit. And so yeah, this has been, Leslie talked about this being a learning experience. For us, the learning experience is really the main focus from my perspective as a teacher. So these kids are having an amazing learning experience, and we're working through the artistic process and making art. And so I think it's fantastic. Do you want everyone to introduce themselves? Okay, so everyone's going to introduce themselves, and then we're going to start the formal presentation.
My name is Ian Roberts. Hi, my name is Patrick Kelly, and I'm in the 7th grade.
Hi, my name is Gabrielle Johnson, and I'm in the 7th grade as well.
Hello, my name is Claire. I am also in 7th grade.
My name is Pendleton Evans, and I'm in 7th grade too.
My name is Katie Murray. I'm also in the 7th grade.
My name is Grace Cummings. I'm in 7th grade. My name is Vito Coelho, and I'm in 7th grade.
My name is Ian Lewis, and I'm in the 8th grade.
My name is Ian Sheets, and I'm in the 7th grade.
All right. So if you're not presenting, maybe just kind of step over that way, and the people that are actually speaking come up to the podium, and we'll start the presentation. Oh yeah, Ian. You'll have to toggle to the videos. Well, Nick's going to help you. Nick's going to help you with
I have to expose everything.
Nick's going to help you with that.
Good afternoon. Our project is focused on creating beautiful shadow art in the city of Youngstown. Our target location is the Emily Street Bridge, and we intend to project our shadows on the south end of the newly renovated City Hall Annex building. Shadow art is an interesting form of art that uses shadows of an object to create a picture of shape. The annex is visible when traveling down the Market Street Bridge, and we feel that our installation will make a big visual impact on people coming into the city. Our concept is to create a beautiful shadow art area. We are developing ways in which pedestrians can interact with lights placed in multiple locations on Emily Street to create shadow art of their own. One interactive element will be a crucible sculpture. This space could also be used for live shadow art performances. We have developed an example performance for your viewing this evening. The larger vision for the future is that this area becomes a platform by which local artists and organizations share responsibility for curating the content of shadow art. So here, the larger yellow triangle down there, that would be the main area for presentations and stuff like that, as well as the location of the crucible. Those red circles on the screen also relate to the yellow triangles. Those would be the areas in which the shadow would be placed. The smaller yellow triangles would be potential areas for pedestrians to make their own shadow art. We are currently planning on using LED gobo lights. Gobo stands for Goes Before Optics. So they're small discs that are metal, and they're pretty much stencils for light. So that way you can project a certain shape in front of a wall or some other medium.
The crucible is an iconic image that is
representative of Youngstown's rich steel-producing heritage and Youngstown's golden peak. This is when many people came to the Youngstown area and built it up to not just be a place, but also a city. However, there is much more specific symbolism when the sculpture is broken down into two main parts, the crucible and the molten steel that pours out of it. The crucible is a structural and solid foundation that Youngstown is based off of that supports everything and leads it to the molten steel. Thus, the crucible represents industry in Youngstown. The molten steel, in contrast, is flowing and continuous, bright and rich. It represents the prosperity both in wealth and culture that continues to flow and grow today.
So real quick, before we get into the video, so the crucible kind of came out of our process of figuring out what was going to be displayed on the building, or what shadow was going to be projected up on the building when there wasn't performances or there wasn't pedestrians passing by making their own shadow art. So the crucible is the permanent sculpture that we have decided to do. Eli over here is the one who actually designed this. It's a 2D, like a big 2D shadow puppet basically. And so we're working on a way to make that more permanent and weatherproof. And there's actually, we're going to show you a video here. If you toggle through. So this was us messing around with how it might look if it's interactive, if people can move the crucible. It's a little dark, but you get the idea. For those of you that don't know what a crucible is, it was the pot that held the molten steel inside in the steel mill. So we really like the image of that.
The video you're about to watch is a fable called The Wolf and His Shadow. The wolf and his shadow is about not becoming conceited. The wolf sees his shadow and decides that he is bigger and better than a lion. The wolf and the lion break out into an epic dance battle. In the end, the lion wins and the wolf is struck to the ground. This fable was chosen because it showed not to let your confidence overcome you. The Wolf in His Shadow video is an example of what one of our live performances may look like.
So we were kind of guided in this process to think of ways of maybe there being a live performance in the shadow area. So we came up with a performance just to give you an example of what that could look like. Is it getting louder, the sound?
I don't think so, I'm sorry.
Patrick, you wanna live narrate this?
Wolf went to there one evening in fine spirits and an excellent appetite. As he ran, the setting sun cast a shadow far out on the ground, and looked as if the wolf were 100 times bigger than he really was. Why, said the wolf proudly, you see how big I am? Fancy me running away from a puny lion. I'll show him who's the king, he or I. Just then, an immense shadow blotted the wolf out entirely.
The next instant, the wolf knocked the wolf down. Do not let your fancy make you forget realities.
So the rest of the slides are scheduled. So I'm not sure if we need to go over that, but I can make this presentation available, whatever public way that you guys see fit. So I guess with that, we're going to open it up for some questions. Right? Yeah.
Is it only viewable at night? Probably a stupid question. And question 2 is, have you thought about making it sustainable and offering community organizations the opportunity to advertise?
Yeah,
Projection.
we have thought about that. So there's going to be a like our projection system that's going to be built in. So if in the future we want to open that up to advertisements or for community events and things like that. And yeah, I think only visible at night or cloudy days. But I don't know that for sure. We might be able to, maybe some word, like if it is like an advertisement, if it's just words, it might be bright enough that you can see it.
Any other questions?
All right, thanks.